Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Everything Challenge on No Man's Land. It is late November, and the plan for today is to see if we can get every one of our productions running at the same time. Last episode we got everything into our silo, so if we look at our silo stats, every single category has some material in it. Things like weird stuff like road salt and stuff like that got done. Some of these were done through various mods and placeables, so we can get like a diesel stat, for example. That was like a diesel tank over there, you can see in the distance. But today what I want to do is get every single production going. I actually don't know what state things are in, so let's probably just jump across to our production menu and work out what's what. So the plan is on every single one of these, we'll activate them, and we won't have any red dots anywhere. I'm just going to leave them at their default right now. You can see like places like this doesn't have manure. There's a couple that we're not going to be able to do. I don't think we've got digestate to put in here, but we do have a tiny amount of this and this and this. This one we may skimp out on this one, but everything else we'll make sure that it's going. So we'll have to get some wood into the carpentry. I think wood, because of the platinum expansion, is going to be one of the ones that is going to require a bit of work. So we can activate that one. So you can see that that one's got that working, but most of these are good. This one's going to be trouble. I don't think we've got any raisins left, so that might be a bit hard. We could turn this on. So yeah, okay, let's do this one. It's pig food, and we've got a big tractor truck somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, this guy. If I can get the right keystroke. Let's start with this. We'll go get a big load of wheat, and we'll run around. Whoops. We'll run around and deliver wheat to whoever needs wheat. All right, so let's fill this up. Actually, we probably can dual load this. Let's put wheat in one end. And we can quickly have a look at our productions and see if there's anything else that's kind of obvious that needs something. Yep, maybe potatoes. Might be, that needs potatoes, so we can do that. Anything else? That's all got enough into it. Oils. Okay, sunflower oil, canola, or olive. Do we have sunflower oils in here? Yeah, sunflower. I think I'm going to get about half of that. We'll get 10,000. All right, so that wheat needed to go to, I forget already. So let's start at the top. So where are we? So yeah, so the mill needs some. So we'll drop some off at the mill. And then these are fine. And there's enough flour from the mill, so that was fine. Right, so let's do the mill first. Oh, it was the pig food. The pig food needed wheat. So let's do about half of that. For some reason, I cannot start and stop that tipping. That's very strange. It seems that anything to do with the right button on the Xbox controller is struggling, and I've got a feeling that this controller has been worn out by this game. I think I've mentioned that before. Oh, this is going to be fun because we have to unload it into here. I have not designed that very well at all, have I? Hopefully that's going to be good enough for you guys. And unload that. Cool. So down the list, from the top, I think we've satisfied. There's some here, so we can turn all those on. So we need to put these other 3 flours into the grain mill. And what's next? And we did pig food. That one's done. This is going to be a problem. And then sugar mill's up next. Okay, the potato. So we need to deliver potato. And then there's the sunflower oil. So let's get some potato along the way. I don't know if this guy can take potato. I think there's probably only one way of finding out. Actually, it probably can't. So let's get something else that maybe would go to the oil mill. Let's get the canola or the olives. So this one's going to have canola in it. So canola. There we go. Oh, only got a tiny amount. I want to leave some in the silo for the stat reasons. All right, let's head up to the mill. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of ferrying today, so I might do a couple of jump cuts as we drive around a lot. All right, up to our industrial area. And we'll drop off this right here. Get that unloaded. And then we'll change to the back. Tip side back. There we go. Watch that unload. Nice. So the last thing that guy is going to want is going to be olive oil, which I think we do have some around. We've got just enough to get things started. That one's done. That one's done. All right, so we need to get these done. These 3 for that, and also potato. Actually, oh, that also needed canola oil. Oh, it's canola oil. That's what we produce. Okay, we might have to do that too. I wonder if we've got any canola oil in storage. Well, I think we're going to change across to tractors now. This is our honey right here. So let's find a tractor. This guy is full. Actually, I'm just going to tell you to be quiet and we'll find someone else to use. All right, let's start off with some potatoes. Got 200 grand there, so plenty of potatoes. Last time we did a whole lot of wash stuff, which is why that thing's sitting right there. Because it's our wash potatoes and stuff. Let's put in... Yeah, we'll put probably about 10,000 parsnips in this. Get the right view. There, whoops. There we go. 10,000 there and get them delivered. Here we are at our preserve factory. We're just going to put the parsnips in that one. Get that all unloaded. Actually, let's get that opened so that it's more than just the... What's the tip side we want back? There we go. Put that out at speed. 10,000 is enough. Just enough to get the place going. And then we'll unload some potatoes over here at the potato factory. Tell you what, with all of the DLCs and free additions to the game, there's a lot of productions in this game. It's great to see that some of the things actually became important, like potatoes at the start of the game didn't have a destination. You just farmed them and then sold them. And now you've got somewhere to take them for both from a soup and a potato chips point of view. Also gave the oils a reason to exist at the way dear. Alright, let's get some carrots in here. We'll do 10,000 again. Plenty for that. And we'll get some red beets and we'll also do 10,000. I'll get a bit more. There we go. Look at that. Same number twice. Alright, back over to the preserve factory. And that's the carrots being delivered. I don't think we can dual unload here. It doesn't make any difference anyway. So that's getting closer and closer. So that gets these 3 done. Potato chips, we need canola and olive oil, which we've got. So just need canola oil. We'll have to see if we have some of that in storage. These guys need wood. We'll get to that next. Cereal, that's all good now. Flour mill, so we need some olives. Olives is another thing that I think we may have in storage. These we can just turn on. Actually, we need to deliver wood. These have water. This is all pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Liquid fertilizer. Yeah, it's got some. That'll do for now. Mineral feed is all good. Pig food, I'm going to ignore this one because we're not using this production. Or corn dryer. I don't think we've got any corn, and we may have a couple of thousands in stock, but I think we've used it all up. Yeah, getting that turned on, getting this one turned on is going to be hard. Yeah, because all the corn went into our fish farm. Washed potatoes we can just turn on, and then yeah, that's it. So let's go from top again. Water. These ones we can just activate. We were just spreading it out over 3 greenhouses. And now we actually just visit that. So yeah, we have these 3 right here in front of us. So we had 1 set to strawberries, 1 set to tomatoes, and 1 set to lettuce. So now they're all set to all 3. The mushrooms and the flowers are singular, so they're fine. The gold production is good. It's getting low, so it's going to need some stone. This can get turned on because it actually has long planks. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We'll have to look at that. So carpentry. I think we need to do some wood delivery. That might be the next thing. And then we can turn those on, and we'll do that at a later day. Pig food we could turn on when we're ready. This is going to be a trouble. I don't think we've got these 2. But we have done them. We can turn on all of this when we need to. Once again, it's another wood thing. Sugar beet cut sugar. So we have a micro amount in storage. Let's get that worked out. So where are we? This guy can help us here. So let's do a U-turn, and we'll run over to our silanator, which has a whole lot of weird boutique stuff in it, and we can pick up some cut sugar beet. We've only got 4,000 if I remember right, so we'll just get like 1,000, just enough to get it turned on. All right, here we are. You can see the Massey Ferguson there with actually the cut beet silage, cut beet, sugar beet thing, connector on it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a lot of things in here. There it is. So that one, and we'll get 2,000, I guess. I don't think there's anything else in this one that we need. We have a quick look. Sugarcane. I think sugarcane was already in. Yeah, already in there, so that's fine. Potato chips. Yeah, so do we have any canola oil? Canola oil's the thing. Yeah, it's just canola oil and olives are the only ones. So is there any canola? Canola oil's not going to be in here. Yep. None of those are going to be there, so let's head off. Bit of weird angle, we'll go straight to the middle here. And then we'll get into the wood. I've got a feeling, my memory serves me right, that up on that ridge right there, I have left a huge amount of wood on the ground. Yes, I have, because it comes into render distance. At one point between episodes, I just jumped into the excavator over there and just cut down a whole row of logs. So we do have a whole lot of logs logged, which is good news. We don't have to worry about that too much. This is for the sugar mill, which is up this road. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff here on the ground that we also can pick up. I forgot what that is. Bit of a, I think it's where is that? Sugar cane? Yeah, it looks like there's sugar cane that got wasted. And get that sugar beet into there. Oh, we're getting so close to having everything. So that's going to let that run. Yeah, we've got to get this canola oil situation and wood situation worked out. So let's shut that down, and we'll jump into the semi, this guy, and go grab the logging head. I don't think we need this vessel up this end of the map, so I might go put this back into the yard. As we drive through this production area, dump this off. got a fair few of these bigger pieces of equipment these days. We've got 5 of them that are all quite big and large. Also is the water tanker, it's another big one, and our logging thing is over here. This was our first production we made, this thing. We put down some greenhouses back at episode 1 or 2. And then we put down this awesome sawmill that's done us very well throughout the whole series. That's why it's way up here at the top, because it was put down very, very early. Yeah, this guy right here. He's got some wood, so he's good. So yeah, first things first, carpentry needs some wood. Okay, let's go pick up some stuff. All right, let's climb the hill somewhere. I think around the corner might be the logical place. Somewhere up here. I don't think the slope's too bad in here. Yeah, that works out quite well. Oh, there's some here. Using the universal load mod here. Have to press Shift R to make that work. A couple of small ones on the ground that we will get. Hopefully there's enough here. So that's... yeah, we should better fill this up without worrying too much. What I might do is... yeah, do closer ones first, I guess. That's a lot of logs. That's got to be maybe 40,000 litres worth. It's going to go down this hill straight so we don't risk rolling it. There we go. So I do recall that the paper mill factory requires some of these. So we'll do that first. Oh, don't roll it, don't roll it. Yeah, it's amazing how many productions this series has put down. There must be 30, maybe even 40 or 50. And some of the mods have been really good too, like this Polish corn drying mod's kind of cool. Alright, so is this going to be too high? Sometimes things can hit that bridge. Oh, just made it. Alright, let's get this unloaded. Trigger points up here. There we go, that's at full. Awesome. Where should we go next? So, you're okay. That's the one down by the shop at the front of the world. Carpenter's down the front. You're fine. You don't even take wood. And keep scrolling. Planks long, planks long. American sawmill could probably do a bit of a boost. And is that it? Yeah, so it's just the carpentry at the front. Yeah, so we can spread that around perfectly fine. Beautiful mod over here, the American sawmill. Produces at the same rate if you choose the normal variant of the production. And if you want to accelerate it, there's a version where in the menus where you can do it at 10 times. What I mean by that is, where are we? Yeah, this one, these fast ones. So this is the normal game speed, and then this runs, as you can see, 10 times faster. We'll turn all those on when we get to the end. And we'll get this unloaded. That's now got, yeah, I only gave it a couple more thousand. I'm definitely going to do the carpentry one down south first, because I don't want to be in a situation where we don't have any for it. It's not going to take that many, so what we'll do is we'll just take a full load, unload what we can, and then come back and fill up the sawmill. Actually, we'll give some to the sawmill down south as well. And that's everything delivered, I think. Let's double check the scorecard, as you may say. So wood things, start from the top. That's our wood sawmill near the front. That's good. This guy's happy. It's got stuff in it. This is good. We've now added the wood to there. Took me ages to find the carpentry. I didn't realize I had the wrong building. ended up having to use the big green hologram thing to work that out. Still need to do this. This is all happy. This is all happy. Happy, happy, happy. This is our American things. We squeezed a little bit more into that. That's fine. Planks long is delivered to the barrel factory. That's good. This is all premium. That's our platinum expansion stuff. And we did this one at the start. And still to do with that. All right. Wood turner. Oh, wood turner has not got wood in it. And I have picked up all the wood that we've got. Let me quickly run the excavator for, I don't know, 2 minutes. Not a huge amount on the trailer, probably about 15,000. I'm not sure how much this takes. As long as we can get it activated, that's all that matters. Try to get there. Oh, took it all. Nice. So, turn that off. I think what we need to do some of that delivery stuff. I'm going to run over to this silo over here, or what we call it, a shed, whatever it is, and see if we have any canola oil hanging around. Not seeing any that obvious, but let's see if we can get it out. So, oh, canola oil, there is. Nice. Perfect. Actually, was there any olive oil? No. All right. Haven't used this for ages. The Lizard 45, really good mod. Gives you the ability to have a much wider fork. And it's nice and heavy too, so you can take nice big loads. Alright, so this had to go to the potato factory, correct? Is my memory... Yeah, we've got olive situation, but yeah, this is what we care about. Canola oil, so we can start with 3 there. We've got a little bit of olive oil. We've got the potatoes, yeah. It's the canola oil that's needed. So over here... Oh, interesting. It must have kept on moving after I started the menu. The potato factory is right here. Get that into there. There we go. Put this back, I guess, over here. All right, let's find this guy, and we'll go deal with the stuff for the flour mill. And I think we're very, very close. Loving the fast track. It's a great tractor. Hopefully it'll be in 25. And yeah, we'll get 10,000 of that as well. And that'll do. Yeah, it's definitely showing how much work we've done over the series, about how much material we have in our silos unused. Fantastic to see. And I think after these two, we'll have to do sorghum, is it? I think it was sorghum. And unload that. And is this a double unload situation? I don't think it is. Alright, so we're getting really close. So, from the top again. So, everything that's not turned on. Yeah, we have to deal with this. We can get slurry and silage and manure. We should probably get that. Actually, we have these. Sweet beets, potatoes. We can do these too. Sweet beets, potatoes. And what this does mean is we've actually put every good into every production, which is quite a rare feat too, I think. Alright, into our root silo. This has been one of the best mods that we've got throughout the game. I don't think this series would have been what it is without this guy. It's been absolutely phenomenally good. Yeah, really happy with how this root crop silo helped the game. And yeah, sugar beets. We've got so much of this stuff, we might as well put it in the productions. Economically, I don't think it makes sense to do a lot of these. I think it's better to put them into like the sugar mill factory, for example, or the potato crisp factory. But for this point of the game where we're just enjoying all the permutations, definitely let's have fun and put a fair bit in. Run over to the biogas plant. You know, we haven't got digestate because we never put down a BGA. Maybe that's what the next episode is upgrading to a BGA which has digestate output. The other thing in this realm that we need to work on is we haven't done the pumps and hoses DLC, and we've done every other DLC so far, so that's another thing to maybe consider as we finish off celebrating FS22. I assume this is going to allow me to put a lot in. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, the No Man's Land map comes with some pretty good assets. I've been really impressed by how enjoyable those are, and how they were kind of OP, like the golf stuff, but like this biogas unit that gives you, yeah, a basic version of biogas was pretty good, quite enjoyable. All right, let's go get some manure. What's left here? So we've, oh, sweet beets. Oh, we need sweet beets. Yeah, well, this silage is easy. So silage, we can just cheese that right now. Turn on super strength and say, hey, give me, let's just put out 5 of those, and then we can just yeet them over there and shove them in there. We did this a lot. Whoops. We did this a lot at the start of the game. We used a forklift to get them into here. But now we've got super strength. We can kind of cheese this. Whoops. Did they go behind? Did it go in? I don't know where they went, but oh, there it goes. Cool. Done. Another stat. All right, slowly. Let's get the manure. Oh, what am I going to do about sweet beet? I don't know. Are we going to do it? All right. Well, this manure we can do. That's really easy. We've got a pit for that. Yeah, the Platinum expansion with all of its wood products definitely added to the production unit, production count extremely. It probably added, what, 5, 10 more places? Definitely changed the feel of the game for sure. Definitely gave it a different aspect. Get some manure. How big is our pile here? I was thinking that, do we want to use this for pumps and hoses? I'm just going to grab 10,000. That way we have some for pumps and hoses. All of our piles of grass and stuff are looking pretty good. Actually, probably, let's just quickly, since we're doing some super strength stuff, let's get a grass. Is that hay or grass at once? Yeah, it is. That's correct. Grab a couple in there. And yeah, that's all fine. While we're at it, the what's this called? The fertilizer thing. For some reason, when these are sitting on the ground, they don't empty, and so you have to lift them up and drain them out. And so, yeah, if we look at that now, you can see that it's up to 500. But for some reason, if it just sits there on the ground, it doesn't work. We got a whole lot bought and just sitting there in readiness to go. Oh, we're getting close. What are we going to do about the sugar beet? Are we going to bother? I don't know. There's a couple we can't do. And I think mainly because the No Man's Land biogas plant is a bit different to normal, I'm kind of going, maybe not. Alright, that's the manure. Oh, I'm going to kick myself if I don't do it. Let me, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go grab a bucket of sugar beet. I'm going to dump it on the ground. And then I'll go grab the tractor and scoop it up and shred it into there. I'll be back. Alright, we'll make this the last scoop for now. Been doing this for a little while. Got a 22,000 litre full container worth of sugar beets, dumped them on the ground there. And then I've been scooping them up, shredding them into cut sugar beet. And giving this a whole lot of stuff. I think that would do for now though. Let's dump off the weight actually. And then I'm going to attach this to the slurry tanker. And that will become evident in a sec as to why. Let's get the slurry itself. We have this lovely Garant container. It takes a huge amount. The only downside is you can't pump it directly into the BGA. So that's why I've got that other tractor and trailer right there to act as a pump. Let's go pick up some of this. I don't want to pick up too much because I do want to leave some in the tanks so we can use it for the pumps and hoses DLC if we happen to go that way. Let's empty out maybe the pigs first. We'll take everything they've got. I have got a very bad habit of parking things in terrible spots. That'll do. Get that a little bit closer. I think I've still put that trailer in a terrible spot. I'm not sure how much the pigs have. Oh, they only had 700. Nothing. Hopefully the cows will have more. Let's see, I don't want to take too much. I just want to have enough to get things started. I think 10,000 is fine. How much do they have out of interest? The cows have, oh, another 50,000. Actually, if it's going to be that much, we may as well fill it up. At least put another 20,000. Yeah, we'll go 20,000. And let's get this delivered. And I think we're about to declare victory as far as we can. The only thing left, I think, out of this whole thing is to deliver some olives, out of all things. Kind of weird. Push, push, push. Yeah, it's a pity that there was no real easy way of transporting a huge amount of slurry in 22. And okay, I think it's okay maybe that it's got an intermediary thing, but yeah, it's kind of, it's not the perfect dynamic. If we're going to do this, what I would expect is to have actually a pump rather than a tank attached to me right now. Do we have any left over? Yeah, got a little bit left over. You can see the pipe at the bottom just showing its a little bit. And oh, it's more than I thought. There it goes. And push that final bit in. And we can detach from that. And I think the last thing to do is going to be the olives. Last check. All those are good. All those are good. This is all possible. Digestate's not possible on this map. So that's all good. We can turn all those on. We can turn all those on. Oh, sorghum. we haven't done sorghum. So we need to do sorghum and we need to do grapes. We'll use both tractors, or use both trailers for that. Let's see if I can back this over here. Alright, let's go get the grapes. I think, so not grapes, the olives. I've got a feeling we did the harvest and then never delivered any, so they should be in this wonderful mod silo that has both grapes and olives capability in it. Another one of the fantastic mods that made this series what it was. Definitely helped with the stat collection, and also just visually this thing is phenomenally nice. It's just a nice, beautiful mod, and yeah, really happy that it was added to the game. How much do we have in storage? Because I don't want to be blowing it all away. Olives, oh, we've got 13. Yeah, okay. Let's get about that much. We'll leave some in there. The sorghum needs to go... Actually, while we're here, let's give the chickens a tiny amount. Is that the right size for... Yeah, that's the right size for unloading. There we go. We'll give them a little... That's enough. Because this is just going to get turned into flour, which is not that important. Keep those chickens going. Haven't really used chickens much in the series. I did the absolute bare minimum. There's only maybe 100 chickens over there, so not producing that much. And get the sorghum into there. All right. You know, for a long time now, I've thought about, hey, I should probably do something about that Christmas tree, but I'm taping this on the 2nd of November, so it's kind of Christmas season again anyway. I think this may be the final delivery. I've lost track. So much to do today. Been jumping around all over the map. So let's unload half of those, because I want to double check we didn't need them somewhere else. So that's made that happy. This is all happy. Pig food, we're going to be... This one's the only one that we can't do, but we have done in the past. That's all happy. Potato chips is going to be happy. It's already got olive oil. We did that. These are all got a little bit to go. This just made the olives happy just then. And then we've got the wood that we've delivered. Oh, are we at the point? Are we there? I don't think we can do this. I don't think we have any corn. Do we have any corn in storage? We do. We've got 1,000. I'm going to... Look, we did it in the past. It's a mod. I'm going to take that off the list of required. Because it wasn't a Giants DLC, I'm not going to include that as part of it. And then we have all that. All right, let's do this. Are we going to do this? Oh, I should. You know what? I'm going to save my game so I have this as a point in time that we can always go back to. All right, should we do it? Should we turn on every production there is in the game? We've got all of our base game stuff like the oils and the cereals and the premium expansions like the preserves. We've got our mods like this honey thing. This is the potato factory, the wood factory from Platinum. We've got our what was that called? The mill type thing, the paper mill. More mods like the polished corn dryer. Over there we've got our metal plant that's been running. What else we've got around here? We've got things like our ability to have storage got increased over the years with new options to do with the farm production DLC. This is the base game, but there's other ones. Sugar mill, more platinum stuff with like the bath one. More mods like this beautiful American one. We've got from the food production DLC, the electricity plant. This takes wood pellets and stuff like that. And everything downtown. We've got to jump over to downtown, of course. We can't start this without visiting downtown. We've got more things from Premium. This is the soup factory. We've got another great mod, the root silo. tanks that have been custom done. We've got the flour mill and carpenter and the bakery and the dairy, and we've got all the animal stuff over there that's running. The grapes is one of the few things we're not running right now, unfortunately. But all these here are mainly the platinum expansion with all the wood stuff and silver and market. More and more platinum stuff, and then base game with all of the greenhouses from base game, and then the 2 greenhouses specifically from the No Man's Land with its associated gold mine. A beautiful mod that replaces the sawmill from the base game, and obviously we've got all our equipment. More silage, more storage I should say, 4-hour silage and everything like that. Our straw production pack silo. This is from one of the farm production DLC. More storage, and then we've got all of our things to do with the straw and hay DLC with this, and then more stuff. You got all of the spinneries and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get this started. We'll go right in the heart of all of our production district right here. We'll use our farm-based one here, and let's turn everything on and celebrate the production abilities that are available. And top to bottom, activate, missed that. Digestate, as I said, can't redo it. Activate, activate, activate. Potatoes, activate. Barley flour, oat flour, sorghum flour. All the soups. That's a lot of dots. More dots, more dots. Pig food, we can turn that on for a sec. Unfortunately, that's the one we can't do. We'll turn on all of these, and we'll blow through our wood supply on this custom sawmill. Sugar beets turned on. Potatoes turned on. Preserve factory from premium. All of our oils from the base game. More wood from the platinum expansion. Pig food we're not doing, that's from a special mod, that's from a mod, and then all of these from the farm production DLC, I think it was. But there you have it. Look at that. From top to bottom, every single production that you can place in the game is active with, oops, missed that one, with just a couple of weird things which are kind of excusable in the mix. Unfortunately, that great one's going to irk me. I wish that we had that. Oops, wood beams, missed one. All of them running at the same time. They're all blue, no red. Absolutely epic. That was the goal, or one of the major goals of this playthrough, was to get into the situation where everything was running all the time. And as you can see, there is buckets and buckets of produce sitting on the ground. All these pallets. I'm staggered that we're not actually at the pallet limit right now. Jumping up to the industrial area of town, it's great to see everything is running. Got all of the platinum, premium, and base games going, even a little bit of the mod situation. Huge diversity of materials coming out, and quite a huge diversity of materials going into them as well. It's great to see how giants increase the production chain dynamics and, you know, the tendrils of it. You know, things like how potato finally had a position to go. Really proud of being able to get everything running. Oh, look at that on the right hand side, all those running words. Yeah, absolutely awesome. I'm just sitting here in awe as the sun sets to see how many things we actually have going, running at the same time. I'm sure this sugar's gonna be plentiful over the next couple of days. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Particularly, give this video a like. Definitely, it's rare to see this much happening in a Farming Simulator 22 world. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.